Hello everyone, my name is Baibhaw Kumar and today I am presenting on the topic of design and development of novel solar dryer for drying of wood biomass and on the stage of 8th International Renewable and Sustainable Energy Conference. I welcome you all to my presentation. So I begin. Here we can see the requirement of solar drying. So for understanding the requirement of solar drying, we need to first understand the requirement of renewable energy and renewable energy consumptions. So you can see here the history and the projections of non-OECD energy consumption by regions, like all the different continents. You can see the energy consumptions in quadrillion British BTU. So you can see how the energy consumptions is going to be very wide and it is going to be very high in the coming few decades. And here you can see I have presented a graph which shows the number of publications which were published in the last 15 years on the topic of solar drying. So it is a very important aspect why this consumption has a threatening call to humanity, and how we can give a solution from our scientific ways. So in this slide you can see the three different modes on which the basic drying principle works: the open sun drying, direct sun drying, and indirect sun drying. So you with these the radiation that hitting on the earth, these can be classified into three different modes. So the methodology, if we try to understand the methodology of this solar drying concept, there are two ways which we can give a sustainable food drying or a wood drying solution with this, that either we can improve the efficiency of the dryer by insulation, heat recovery, and recirculation, or else we can improve the system by substituting a combined heat and power system, like we using a phase change material is an example of that. So the idea is to give continuous drying solution to the farmer or to the woodcutter for even in the night without any electrical or conventional source of energy. So in this slide you can see the numerical investigation and the mathematical modeling, and these are the two aspects like which are very important when you are designing any dryer based on solar energy. So these are the governing equations which will be you will be using to acknowledge your parameters or the data which you have collected while drying drying of the wood chips or any other material which you dried. So you need to make the moisture removal rate equations based on these governing equation, and these governing equations play a very important role as they will be the guiding force for providing a fitting curve to your drying curve. So that drying curve will be justifying your drying phenomena theoretically. So here you can see the examples of two CFD models, where you can see that the number of trays, and you can visualize the heat dissipation and the velocity contours. So you can check that which part of the dryer is getting equal amount of heat or not. So, what is the idea behind developing this dryer for wood chips? Because wood is considered to be a very good biomass solid fuel, and in future, like by 2050, it is considered that it will 2 to 28% can be generated through biomass for primary energy consumption around the world. So what we did is, you can see here the 3D model, the open sun drying, and the natural convective sun drying. Our idea was to reduce the moisture content of these wood chips from the actual ones which had more than 40% of moisture content. We tried to reduce it to 15%, and it is giving some promising results with different temperature variations which are under investigation now. And in future we are trying to make a hybrid dryer with this phase change material. So phase change material is basically a material which changes its phase during the day and the night using the solar radiation heat, and it can give a continuous drying solution in the night also. Thank you very much for listening.